Hello and welcome, my name is Ara and today I'm watching Spinning on It by Nmixx, which I was told is a music video, so let's just start. I have questions. I have many questions. I don't have a skeptical expression, unfortunately, but I'm very skeptical right now. Mind you, I like most of Nmixx's title tracks, but there's something in here in the instrumental specifically that's throwing me off. I don't know what it is. There's something, it sounds like, mind you, I have no idea about music production or anything like that, but it sounds like something is layered half under other sounds. And it sounds weird to me. And I am very curious what's going on with the snail, because the snail is very interesting. Everything in the beginning of audiovisual media is often very intentional. So I hope we see the snail again, because it also looked very pretty. So ooh, nice transition. The vocals are really nice. I'm assuming we're getting a chorus now because it's almost a minute in. The visuals are very interesting. It's all very clean. I hope it gets messy. Just because of how clean and pristine everything is, but we're getting these black elements and with the X as well. I hope it gets messy. That would be very interesting. But let's hear this. Ooh. Interesting. That's the only thing I have right now. It's interesting. And it's also interesting that everything's getting very dark all of a sudden. I wasn't sure what I was expecting with the album title Blue Valentine. I don't think it was this, but it fits. It's not really just from this like minute and a half. It's not a song I would listen to. It's not making it on my playlist, but I wouldn't skip it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't put it on, I wouldn't skip it. What I'm wondering now, because Nmixx is so known for the change-ups, is if we even get a change-up, because I could also see the song just playing out as it is. It's very interesting. Also, another thing, which is why I hope that we get more chaos, like in the beginning with the X, but across an entire set, is that all the sets are very pristine. They're all white, gray, black. They're all very muted colors. Muted? No, they're all very basic colors. But there are some elements that are very colorful, like the blue on the cupcake, or also the yellow over there on the cupcakes. We also just had a few scenes with reds, so there's possibility here. Even though these sets are really pristine, I like how clear it is that there was work put into it and thought. Just the lamps behind her are like, they could have just done it in a straight line, it would have been fine, but they placed them like that on purpose, so it's fascinating how they're doing that. I will keep my commentary on the song for now, until I've heard more. That part's nice. There it is. Now the beginning makes sense. The snail! Wait. Baby snail. Wait, I can circle it. I'm not sure how visible the star is, but it's right there in the middle. See, that was my worry with the pointy star, because on white backgrounds it might go away. What do we have there anyway? We have some watches, we have we have a shoe, we have a few cassettes, we have some gloves. You know what? I'm just going to say what I'm thinking. This looks like what police finds in the house of a serial killer. You know what I mean? I'm not sure how the snail fits in there, but we can ignore the snail. Apart from the snail, this is what the police would find in the home of a serial killer. I'm just saying. I really like that they did make it messy with the cake. I'm a little bit sad about it reverting back to the pristine stuff. They could have dragged that out towards the entire rest of the music video, that the sets are just suddenly messy. So that bothers me a little bit. Oh, wait, no, I have to point it out. What the snail, so what we saw when the snail was on was I hate you. What the snail covered was being without. So all together it says I hate being without you. So this just sounds like a toxic relationship. Also, question. If there's like a glass sheet over the paper, how can the snail slime get on the paper? Directors, explain. Let's go back a little bit, because there was a lot happening all of a sudden. I hate you, I hate being without you. Okay. Ooh. Beautiful visuals. Interesting. Okay. What am I thinking? I'm thinking the song is very interesting. The music video is very, very pretty, very interesting. It's a very interesting creative direction in and of itself, but the development of it within the music video is very intuitive. I wonder if this is the tone that the entire album will have. I kind of hope so, and I kind of hope not, because if it does, there probably won't be any songs I actually like, and if it doesn't, it won't be a coherent concept. So I don't really know what I want. Regardless of that, it's very interesting, it's very pretty. I kind of hope we would get a little bit more colors towards the end, because we had, the blue was obviously very prominent, but it was a very light blue. We had a little bit of red before and a little bit of pink, I think. So more, and there was a little bit of yellow with the eggs especially. So having all of those colors together would have been really nice towards the end, but they only went with the blue, which is a choice, I guess. But I don't really like it. So I kind of wish they would have gone more with more colors. And like, I know it's called Blue Valentine. In that way it makes sense, but it's about the visual aesthetic. Also, in regards to how close the members are portrayed, there are different ways to interpret it. And I'm not going to throw around terms that should be used very carefully. I guess it just depends on how you're looking at it. Because to me it's weird, but it's fine. And I think it also partially depends on how well it fits with the concept. And obviously how comfortable everyone was with that. And I hope that they were okay with doing all of that. So I guess overall, music video, very nice. I like that there are actually music videos coming out where I'm like, this is good. Instead of, I'm not sure what to think of this. I didn't like it. As it had been for the past few weeks. The song, not for me. It's fine. I will take a listen to the album when it comes out, because it's not out yet. I'm dating this episode. I'm recording this on Thursday. If everything goes right, it should be coming out. When should it be coming out? If everything goes well, it might come out on Saturday. And if everything goes wrong, it's Monday. So we'll see. But I will take a listen to it. The album comes out on Monday, so I will listen to it then. I think there's also like a cognitive dissonance I'm having, because the I think every music video of Nmixx has been very colorful, except for this one and the one before. I forgot the album name. I'm so sorry, I didn't like the title track, so I don't remember. Was it just Björl? See That! See That was the English name in the title. Björl, See That. That's the name. That one was also more muted, but there was still color in it. So going to a full black, white, gray with a little bit of blue, because the album is called Blue Valentine, is very interesting. I will say I kind of hope, it's too early to say this because the album isn't even out, but I kind of hope for the next comeback they go into a more colorful direction, maybe with red. That would be like a nice contrast to the Blue Valentine and bring back more of the saturation they had in the earlier releases visually. Sonically, again, this isn't really mine. I think I liked every title track up to Dash or Love Me Like This. Were they even on the same one? I don't remember. Anyway, I'm rambling again because I don't know what I want to say. Vocals on this, beautiful. I wanted to make a comment on the styling, but I actually couldn't. I didn't register a lot of the styling actually because it blended in so well with the sets. That can be good, it can be bad. It depends a bit on how they're handling on music shows. And I think that's all I have, so I will just end it here before I talk myself into a corner further. So, thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing. I do more reactions. I would love to give days on which I upload, but it kind of depends. I usually aim for some 4 reactions a week. And yeah, that's it. So, have a good day, take care of yourself, drink tea, and with this I release into the depths of the universe once again. See ya!